Now, May is Brain Cancer Awareness Month, and 17 years ago, radio great and TV great Stan Zemanek lost his battle to an aggressive brain tumour only a year after being diagnosed. He was 60.
And on today's show, a Muslim man gives us his views on the terrorist attack in New York City. Carlotta gets to have her say. Now, that's going to be interesting because she's going to give us a blow-by-blow description of all the times she's been found dead drunk up at Bourbon and Beefsteak. And a viewer compliments Jeannie on her dress sense. Now, the last time we saw this viewer, he was walking down the street with a guide dog and a white cane.
Look, it was a very different time. Marcella, thank you so much for coming on. Is that hard to watch?
It is, but that was him, and I sometimes it just brings back lots of lovely memories.
I said to you when I saw you at the Charlie Teo fundraiser that I hosted on the weekend that you went to, which raised a lot of money for brain cancer research, that I loved watching him growing up. Beauty and the Beast was one of my favourite shows. He just loved life, and he was so passionate about things.
He was, but he was nothing like that off screen. He was very gentle and quiet, but once the cameras started rolling, that was it. You know, he was just full on.
Now, you're determined, not that he wouldn't allow anyone to forget him, he was such a big character, but you're determined to continue his legacy by helping the Charlie Teo Foundation and raising awareness of brain cancer. It's
very important to me because Charlie will always be my hero because he gave us extra time, and during that time Stan got to celebrate his 60th birthday, meet his baby granddaughter Chloe, who's now 17, wow, and spend time with us. We had a family holiday at the Gold Coast and one last Christmas together, and that was really important.
I want to ask you, and there's probably a lot of people watching who have lost people recently, maybe life partners, my mum included, with Dad after, 50, 60 years together. How do you survive losing the love of your life? Does it get easier, better?
It doesn't. I don't think it gets easier, but what I do, his last words to me were, "Have a good time."
Oh, wow.
And I thought, how can I have a good time without you? But by doing, raising awareness for brain cancer, talking to families, it's helped me to move on. And, we talk about him all the time. He gets me great parking spots.
You were telling me this. When did he last deliver?
A couple of weeks ago at Woolloomooloo. And so I was with a friend of mine. She said, "Wow, this is a good spot." I went, "Thanks, buddy."
I love that. What do you miss most about him, finally?
I just miss him. He used to play a song for me every night, "Have I Told You Lately That I Love You" by Van Morrison.
Oh,
and I miss that, and I miss the phone calls. He used to call me about 20 times a day just to say hi and what are you doing and what's for dinner and, all of those things.
He was a beautiful man and we all miss him, but you in particular. Marcella, thank you for coming on and talking about the Charlie Teo Foundation.